Okay, I am not digging these 1 hour and 15-minute episodes. There is not enough stuff going on these shows to give us an hour and 15 minutes. That's why I'm late. So sorry, guys. Hit the like button as the intro plays because we have a lot to get into. It totally was not my fault.
Make it make sense.
Make it make sense. I want to make it make
sense. That's all. 1 and 1 got to equal 2.
Make it make sense, boo.
Big Mims.
Surfer.
Make it make sense. Tell me how you squeeze it. Make it make sense. Tell me about the things that you say. Make it make sense. Tell me about the things of your dreams. Hey, let me work out all the things in between. Make it make sense. Tell me how you squeeze it. Make it make sense. Tell me about the things that you say. Make it make sense. Tell me about the things of your dreams. Hey, let me work out all the things in between. Make it make sense.
Trying to run. She can't run. Now who can't run? Now who can't run? Who can't run? Yeah.
Okay, guys. Yeah, definitely this was not my fault. I literally just watched the episode. I timed it, not realizing it was an hour and 15 minutes. Totally not my fault. Sorry I'm late, though. I'm still not mad. I'm still not mad at this show. It's lighthearted. They're not trying to destroy each other. There are a couple things that I see, but I'm enjoying it. Meredith and Lisa meet up. These women do not really like each other. While they were walking, Lisa's like, I'm seeing a lot of caution signs. I'm gonna take heed. Yeah, I don't think you really like each other. And based on the stuff that you said about this woman, I probably wouldn't like you either. People love to come from Meredith's marriage. Now, if she is sleeping around, what does that have to do with you? Like, what she said, what is a piece of garbage whore? It was pretty harsh for a friend. So if you don't know, if you haven't watched the show, Lisa Barlow is probably one of the most annoying people that I've ever seen on reality television. But she makes for good TV. She called her friend a piece of shit garbage whore who's effed half of New York. These women are no longer friends. Maybe they started the show as the two brown-haired ladies who look like each other. They do not like each other at all. They are doing this for the sake of the show. And I really do feel like Lisa started it. So why Meredith had to apologize for returning the jester, I don't know. But is everybody laying it low and spreading it wide in Salt Lake City? Because it sounds like everybody is not faithful. You got, I'm sleeping with my husband's sister-in-law or brother-in-law or whatever. It's a lot going on, but I'm not mad. Do we have like 100 people in the chat? Definitely hit that like button. Allegedly Lisa married life will be coming out. That was I feel sorry for Lisa's husband. He seems so easygoing and even-keeled, and she is not. Whitney and Heather meet up at another hot spring. So I guess there's just hot springs popping up all up and around Salt Lake City. But okay. If you are jockeying for position, why would you constantly be talking about Jen Shaw? Just a thought. We will not need a throwback to Jen every episode, nor a callback. If I'm trying to be the new king or the new queen bee as they are trying to be, wouldn't you want to forget the old queen bee? Like, you're just giving the show to Mary at this point. They were talking about Jen trying to drown Whitney, like 2 seasons ago? But, let it go. She is happy behind bars somewhere doing who knows what to who. let it go. But since she is in the, I don't know, like esthetician, beauty industry, guys, I don't know if you've ever had this type of facial, but I had a facial with dermaplaning. It definitely was worth it. So if you've never had a facial with dermaplaning, try it. And I think I also added an infusion, like a hydro peel, so that I'm trying to avoid getting a chemical peel. So I'm trying like different procedures that supposedly will have the same effect. You just have to go more than the chemical peel, but definitely check it out. Dermaplaning is what it's called. They're basically like removing the dead skin and some facial hair with the scalpel. It's pretty good. Speaking of which, let's get to this confessional look. This woman has come such a long way. I am here for it. She looks great in her confessional. But let's get into her being messy. So she wants us to know that she hates Angie K. She never liked Angie K from the very beginning. No love lost because Angie doesn't like her. But she also goes into talking about Lisa's son and him going to mission. Wrong road. Like way wrong road. A, why are you doing that? B, why are you doing it with Whitney? She doesn't even like you like that. So as Heather is trying to say, basically, it's a bad idea for Lisa's son to go and find the Lord on mission like she did, I'm thinking Whitney is going to go back and tell Lisa like that. It's going to happen. It's not hard to see. Whitney the wheels were churning. She's going to tell Lisa, and that's going to be a big fight because I'm sure Lisa already knows I'm vapid, I'm shallow. He's the opposite of me. He's going to come back. He's not going to want me to drink. I'm sure she already knows these things, but you can't really stop your child from following their own religious path. The same way she followed her path and had her children and then gave it up and then got excommunicated. That's like personal and weird that she would be speaking on somebody else's child just because you wrote a book. I'm a Whitney. Just because you wrote a book does not mean that people want your advice. It is weird to hear Whitney say you shouldn't be butting in because Whitney was damn near like the bone collector. I'm going to make everybody be truthful the first couple seasons. So maybe she's learned her lesson or maybe she's just waiting to tell Lisa. Meredith and Seth have a podcast. They went from nearly getting a divorce to now they have a podcast on marriage. There are all these rumors swirling that Meredith is cheating, but you have a podcast. Okay. Whatever. Question. A, have y'all hit the like button? B, would you pick your spouse's nose? Is that something normal? Men, would you be comfortable with somebody all up your nose? Women, would you be comfortable with somebody all up your nose? Or you picking somebody's nose? Is that the norm? I'm sure Seth was being funny, but I'm sure he probably wanted her to do it on camera. I'm a pass. Okay, so Esther would. Tasha would. Okay. Oh, no, you're saying that you hit the like button. You're not saying that people can pick your nose. Okay. No, ill. To have and to hold, but hell no, I'm not picking your nose. Like, yeah. You could do it yourself. No, but I'll be mad if he didn't tell me. Yeah, definitely say you got a little something in your mustache. You got a little something in your nose. I get that, but no, that is just weird. Okay, so y'all are my people. Yeah, no, I didn't like that. There's not really much to say on their podcast. It's like Michael Jordan and Larsa Pippen doing a podcast about relationships. Not interested. Sorry. I'll pick my partner nose. Okay. Everybody, to each their own. I don't want anybody in my nose. Angie K and her husband. Do not shoot the messenger. First off, this confessional look, it's been done. It's been done, and Brittany did it better. But I see where you were trying to go with that. Like Heather said, she peaked in high school, so maybe that was like the end of her high school years was a Brittany thing, but I don't like it. Also, we know how she's so rich. Her and her husband own 10 salons. They've been together forever. Again, don't shoot the messenger. But A, I can see the gay rumors churning right now. B, you are setting us up to make us believe that your marriage is sexless and troubled. That's never smart. If you're having actual problems, have actual problems. But do you all see what I'm seeing? Everything she's saying about her husband is steering the audience to believe that they're not really doing anything. I can see it already. I can see the gay rumors coming out because you're saying first in your life is your daughter, second is your business, and third is your husband. Then you let us know that your daughter and the dog sleep in the bed with you every night, and she's like 11. If he is your number 3, who is his number 1? I'm not saying the man is gay. I'm just saying I know how reality shows work, and that's the rumor. That's what's going to come out. I'm sorry to say it. Mark my words. If she survives this season and doesn't, mark my words, that's what people are going to be saying about this situation. We get, I still can't get over this. Let it go, ma'am. Let it go. I mean, is it me or do they kind of look alike? Was it they were making the same face? I don't know. She's kind of boring to me. As long as she can get 7,000 bags, she doesn't care. Maybe he's bisexual. Maybe I don't know what this man is, but you know how reality shows work. They are going to put him in the gay box. You're not having sex with your wife, and they're going to do it. I can see it already, and she's setting the scene up for that. But we'll get into that a little bit later. Monica and her mom, Linda. I'm still on the fence with Monica. I watched a little bit of the after show, and people are like, oh, it's so refreshing to see her be so honest. Basically, Monica is Colombian and Portuguese. She lives 3 minutes from her mom and grandmother. She has no money, and she wants the audience to know that she has no money. It's almost like foreshadowing. You're going to be witty and funny and young and pretty, but you're not going to have any money. You can put in the comments, did you guys believe her when she was crying about the bag? Do you think she was putting on for the cameras, or do you think that she really is insecure around the women? Because I couldn't tell. I don't really know her yet. The snitching thing on Jen Shaw is still kind of like, I got my good eye on her, but not Queenika. I don't think he's gay. A man who can do hair is so sexy to me. Pink Kitty, I'm not saying he's gay. I'm just saying the way these reality shows work, that is what is going to come out about him. She is setting the tone. I don't pay him any attention. He's not even top of my list. It's the way these reality shows go. Yeah, okay. You felt, oh, okay, you think she's real? I'm still looking at her with a side eye because he admitted. Okay. All right. Pink Kitty, why can she cheat and not Miami husband? Who's Miami husband? You don't have to send another super chat, but put in the comment section what you mean. You're talking about Lenny from Miami? Oh, okay. See what I mean? I've already saw on Twitter people saying he's gay. Is it right what people are doing? No, but now we've been in the reality show game long enough to know when somebody's setting the stage for something. I don't think she thought the gay rumors would come out, but I think she thought it'd be an interesting storyline to say she doesn't really do anything with her husband. I think that's how she's thinking, and it's not smart. It's almost smarter to be a Dr. Heavenly and come on, my man, my man, my man, my man, than come on putting your man down, because that's how relationships get in trouble. And think about this. If you continuously say we're not having sex, the thought is, well, who is he having sex with? So, oh, the husband from Miami that everyone hates. Oh, people are like, go Monica. What she did was terrible and so long ago. Hey, I mean, I feel like everybody's done something, but, you know, it is smart to spray yourself before people spray you with your truth. So she just put it all out there. I don't know if I fully believe the I'm crying because I bought a bag. Are you going to return it? Like, what are we doing? If you really can't afford this Louis Vuitton bag, then take it back. And these women are probably on Goyard by now. If you haven't heard of Goyard, Goyard is like, I guess, maybe either like the same as Louis Vuitton or a step above it, because you cannot buy it. You have to go into a Goyard store to buy it. It's weird, but that's what the people are doing now. So you'll start, if you haven't seen them yet, you'll start seeing them. It has like a very specific pattern. But to say that you were crying because you went and bought a Louis bag, ma'am, what's going on? I feel like you're putting 20 on 10. And I did not know what she was wrapping up, but she sells, like, I guess, clothes that you swaddle babies in. I don't know how that keeps her paid. Maybe she gets something from her husband too. I don't know. Her financial situation, I thought her house or townhouse, wherever she was, I thought it looked nice from what we saw. I like her family being close to her. I thought that was, cool enough. I still got to keep my good eye on her. The girls trip. They're going to Palm Springs. She's now talking to her daughter and crying in front of her daughter because the other women have more money. Technically, you are on a show about lifestyle. So if you don't have lifestyle, you're going to really have to bring the drama. You're really going to have to be extremely interesting to make your mark. Let's see. She's saying she's not that person, but I mean, if you're crying because other women have more than you, then you probably were that person, or you have insecurities about not being that person anymore. The dad left them for his gay lover and moved to Miami and never looked back. What? Her mom said, you're smart, you're funny, and you're gorgeous. And she is. She's extremely pretty. I had some pictures I'll show you guys in the next review. She looks like a few different people. She looks like this girl from the Bad Girls Club, like one of the old school Bad Girls Club. She looks like an Orange County housewife. She looks like a few different people that have already been on television. Whitney and Angie and their husbands go out to dinner. Y'all, are these veneers? His teeth were extremely big and extremely white. And I think maybe a little bit later in life, I'm going to get veneers, but this scares me because his teeth overpowered his mouth. So I didn't really know what was going on there. Whitney is putting him in all Fendi. He was in all Fendi here, and he was in all Fendi for Watch What Happens Live. Or was he in the same shirt? Now that I'm looking at this, he was in the same shirt and Watch What Happens Live as he was for this dinner. So they must still be having money problems. If you don't know, Whitney spent all their money. Just saying. His teeth are a little big. They're a little big. You know, good luck. Good luck. He's the white Simon Gobadia. But okay, so like I was telling you guys, they're talking. Basically, Whitney invites Angie on a trip that's not hers, but I get why she did it. It was weird to disinvite a cast member on multiple things, so I understand why they did it. Why Whitney is inviting her, but they both arrive in a white Porsche Taycan, so I guess everybody has the same car. They all have the same teeth. None of them are sleeping with their spouses. They're all laying it low and spreading it wide all over Salt Lake City. Everybody. Whatever floats your boat, as long as you're safe and and your spouse doesn't care. I don't care. Live your best life. Angie again starts talking about how she's not paying attention to her husband. We see exactly what you're doing, ma'am. Like, we literally see it. This is your storyline. The problems in your marriage are going to be next. Your picture perfect marriage. 10 businesses, a beauty school, a kid, a dog, and your husband that you don't pay attention to, and he's not a priority for you. Okay. Let's see. Blah 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 blah. I don't really care. I mean, Angie is like a throwaway character to me right now. I don't really see it for her. Yeah, we're gonna skip. We're gonna go to Monica and Heather shopping. More interesting people. Monica says that her style is, I'm running late to everything, but I'm trying. That is me. I'm late to everything, but I'm trying. I like this Monica. Got to keep my eye on her, but I like this Monica so far. She's, I like her. Maybe because she's new, maybe because she's not afraid to like really speak her mind in the confessionals. I like her, but I'm going to need to hear her saying some of the things she says in the confessional to these people's faces. Heather pretending not to know Monica was the snitch for Jen Shaw. Give it up. You know exactly who the hell this woman is. And if you and Jen were like this, and this was Jen's assistant, you've known her for a minute. So what are we doing? What are we doing? Oh, wait. Is Meredith going to accuse her husband of being gay because she was going to talk about their marriage? The real question is, if Heather or Meredith or whomever does that to Angie K, is Andy Cohen going to hold their feet to the fire the way that he did with the RHOA ladies? We're going to see. Mark my words. Remember this video. I said it first. That's what they're going to come out with about that man. Whether he's gay or not or whatever, I can just see the writing on the wall. The Angie K comes up and Heather just straight up says, I hate her. And I'm here for that. At least we're getting some truth and honesty. Heather has not recovered from Angie K basically saying that Jen and Heather were lesbian lovers. I think scissor sisters. Wait, what did she say? Scissor kicks or something like that? But basically, she's not recovered.
Your lesbian relationship, bitch. What about your lesbian relationship?
Yeah. We've heard this storyline before. Do I think that Jen Shaw and Heather were doing anything? No, I don't. But I think that Angie K knew she was boring, and throwing something out there about main cast members would definitely shake things up.
Your lesbian relationship, bitch. What about your lesbian relationship?
So we get to find out that Monica was excommunicated because she was sleeping with her husband's sister's husband. So she was sleeping with her brother-in-law, but not through marriage. I wonder if his sister stayed with her husband because the church did not turn their back on him, but definitely excommunicated her. I wonder if, so imagine if they had a kid. It would be some Jackson 5 type stuff where some of the siblings are actually cousins. So again, she's spraying herself with all of her own business. So you can't really, I mean, the truth is out there. She did it. She probably messed up her bag. And I wonder if it was easier to excommunicate her because of her actual heritage than it would be for them to excommunicate a male who has probably some money and is not her heritage, if you catch my drift. I wonder if that plays a role in how people get excommunicated from the Mormon church. Now we're getting nasty. So, Sadden, that's not the nasty part. The nasty part is apparently as soon as you're excommunicated, the first thing you want is a thong. So Monica, who says she's broke, went to Victoria's Secret. Heather, who technically probably is a millionaire, decides to borrow her daughter's thong. Do you return a thong that you borrow?
That was not expected.
What do you want us to do with that information? If somebody ever asked me for underwear and I could not give them a fresh pair of underwear, I'm going to go ahead and say free ball it. Just, no. That would just be weird and nasty. Okay. Y'all can put it in the chat. Have you ever shared underwear with your child? What's up, Norris? That was weird. Trifling. She was tasting the water. Yeah, what is up with these people in Salt Lake tasting stuff? You had Mary tasting artificial snow, and Heather is drinking water. Like, what? Like, I can't. No. Okay, so y'all are not sharing underwear. No, I'm saying if somebody asked me to borrow underwear, Mad Beefs, I would say no. I would imagine that it would be a male asking to borrow underwear, not a woman. That's just gross. Okay, so y'all are with me. So we got nose picking and borrowing and swapping panties with your child. Or I think she said a thong, actually. Hell to the nah, nah. Okay, so Mary's talking to the daughter. She has reached out to the Trixie Motel to see if they have Dom Perignon. Yeah, because that's normal for people of the cloth to be concerned with $300 to $500 or more bottles of champagne. That's normal, Mary. Okay. Whitney takes a different flight so that she can surprise them with Angie K. So that was smart. Lisa loses her ring. Now, let me tell you, when we're talking eternity bands, which is what this is, she said that it was a emerald cut eternity band valued at $60,000. You are in a public restroom. You're not at the Clearport. You're not at the private jet airport. You are at a regular airport with regular people. if you have some woman in the stall next to you saying, "Oh my God, I just dropped my $60,000 wedding band." When Lisa said all the women were trying to help me find it, yeah, dummy. Everybody was trying to help you find this wedding ring so that they could pocket it and say, "I didn't see it. Oh no, it didn't go under my stall." But you are so vapid and shallow, wanting the cameras and everybody, the bathroom attendant, the security guard, to know that the ring was $60,000. They would never return it to you. You would have had a better chance of saying, I'm offering a major reward for the ring, not help me find my $60,000 ring in a public bathroom. Every 2 minutes. Would I be sick if I lost a $60,000 ring? Of course. But I don't know that I would be telling people the value of it. That's not smart. Mary clocked that that ring was not $60K. 60, 10,000. If I lose anything, I'm going to panic. If I lose anything, my trip is probably gonna suck. However, why do we need to know it was $60,000? And juxtapose that to the conversation that Monica was having with her mom about just buying a Louis Vuitton bag. Like, somebody said, I keep forgetting Mary's a minister. She didn't act like it. Yeah, somebody got that ring. Whether it was 60,000 or 6,000, somebody got that ring and they are now $60,000 to $6,000 richer. One thing about eternity bands is you can't resize it. So it has to fit your finger. It's one of those things where because the diamonds go all the way around, you can't resize them. So maybe it's the perfect fit for somebody, or maybe they went to Vegas right away to that pawn store and, but you were the one telling these people that it was $60,000. So you kind of get what you get in that situation. Mary says, at some point, you got to let it go. Now, it's literally probably just been an hour, but the way that the producers showed us her saying that over and over and over again, I was over it already too. Sorry she lost her ring in all honesty, but we don't need to know how much it cost every 2 minutes. They arrive in Palm Springs to see Angie K there. And that's the episode. I'm not mad at these short reviews. Definitely not mad at these short reviews. It's interesting. It's funny. It's dumb arguments and fights. I lost my $60,000 ring right after posing with it in the toilet at the airport. I mean, come on now, people. You're doing too much. You're doing too much. Also, I think I would probably have the $60,000 ring inside. So if I lost one, it would be one of the ones with the smaller setting. And where is her actual wedding ring? Typically, your eternity bands go alongside your actual wedding ring. So is this her wedding ring? I mean, everybody can do whatever they want with the wedding ring, but I smell. Yeah, I mean, they said it was insured. I'm sure it's insured, but it's Monica made a great point. You're over here saying, oh my God, it's so sentimental, but you're calling your jeweler from the van ride to the hotel. Do better, Lisa. I like the show, but Lisa annoys the hell out of me. It's too much. It's like a broke Dorit. It's you're wanting to do it too much, but you don't even have the clothing. You don't even have the lifestyle that you are purporting to have. So it looks weird coming from you. So anyway, I'm loving these short reviews. I wanted to do this yesterday, but I was watching MTV Awards. So I didn't get to watch this till tonight, but I'm going to try to go live after the show. So usually I guess that'll be around 9 on Tuesdays. Next week, though, I can't because I'm doing a mental health awareness with a psychiatrist, and I believe Allison, Drew's sister, is going to be there too. We're going to do like a mental health Tuesday next week. And I have a big interview coming up also next week. I'll let you guys know as soon as the date is and time is set, but you will want to see that interview. I got to go. You guys have a good night. We didn't destroy anybody's life. Nobody got ruined. So, good to go. Have a good one.